idea came actually from our readers. So they call and they write, and one of the critical advice areas that they need in their lives is on the parenting sphere. They show a great deal of interest in parenting, and a lot of them are parents, a lot of them are single parents, so a lot of guidance is needed in that regard as far as parenting skills and advice is concerned. So the idea initially came from a lot of readers saying they want more and more of our parenting advice.
With Move magazine, we did a lot of community-based projects, from churches to schools, and then working hugely on Stockville workshops. For parenting, we're keeping the same feeling of community, except that we're going to work on things like expos and forums where parents can actually talk to each other and other experts.
It will be just under R9. It's a monthly magazine. It's launching on the 25th of March, dated April.
For me, it would be a source because I'm sure it's going to be quite affordable, because if you look at other parenting magazines, they're quite expensive. So as a person, I mostly rely on tips that I get from my mom or whoever's around me. So if Move brings out a parenting magazine, I'm sure I'd definitely use it because it would be affordable.
Because this is a brand new magazine, we're going all out with our launch strategy. We're including a lot of TV, radio, and newspaper campaigns. Our biggest thing will be our multimedia platform, where we're going to use a MobiZine to actually build a community of parents from around the country, where they actually get the chance to share tips on parenting, budgeting, all sorts of advice that you'd need as a parent. We're going to include a lot of Move parenting messaging in Move General magazine, where you'll get the editor talking about parenting in her editor's notes, or our advice columns, where we have extended versions of our advice pieces being extended into the parenting magazine. So we'll use a lot of Move magazine to push Move parenting. So that will help. And then we're also going on a very aggressive retail campaign, where we make sure people see that there's a new magazine out there and it's on their shelves, so they can look out for it in shops.
We've launched Move about 3 years ago. And we grew the circulation from 29,500 to about 153,000 now. Today it is the third biggest consumer magazine in South Africa, and it is indeed the biggest women's magazine in South Africa. Now if you look at the Move female reader, you will see that 50% of them have their own kids. And yet it seems like there is not a publication that's specifically catering for the need of this market editorially. So yes, we've decided to publish Move Parent to cater for the male and the female parent in this market and give them all kinds of advice to up their skills as a parent.
I read Move magazine simply because it's got everything in it that you need. And what's nice about it is that it's not bulky, it's nice and small, so it fits into your handbag easily. And yeah, it's very easy to use, and it's got most of the simplest tips that you need to survive.
Move parenting will definitely do well, because we found in a lot of our exercises there's a need for parenting advice. There's a need for mothers to talk to other mothers about all sorts of tips. So we do know that Move parenting will do very, very well.
We were amongst the first advertisers actually when Move launched a few years ago, and we actually took a gamble, and we thought, it was a tiny little magazine at the time, and we thought, let's see, how things are going to pan out. And I'm actually very proud to say that with our association in the past few years, Move has grown so much, and so has our association, and so has the potential to actually talk to that market that Move is targeting, and that is what attracted us to the particular magazine.
Oh, the advertisers have got a wonderful opportunity to talk to this market at a very cost-effective way because of the loyal readership and the way that they consume advertising, like almost everything is part of editorial. I cannot stress enough how important it will be for the advertiser to be in the very first publication. It's also a very good opportunity for sampling, and that means that they could get their product or a new product out to this market to really try it, to feel and touch it, and to consume a little bit of it.
I think it's going to be interesting. Yeah. Because it's been a while since, Black magazine had a baby magazine. Most of the baby magazines that we read are mostly white magazines. Yeah, so it will be really nice to have our own magazine.
I am ecstatic. I think it's time.